Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the UAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament. De La Salle Santiago Zobel coming off a win against the Ateneo de Manila University, looking to find a winning streak here. They will go against the FEU Baby Tamaraos, who lost in 4 sets against UST in their previous matches. We've got a lot of games for you today. Later on, we have a UE versus UPIS first game this afternoon, and then it will be followed by Ateneo against UST. But right now, we've got De La Salle Santiago Zoel against FEU Baby Tamaraos. Two teams in the different ends of the standings. You've got this is Yel Estraniero at your service as we're awaiting for this interesting game at hand because again, FEU at second seed right now, 6-2, and UNS leading the way with only one loss so far this season. But De La Salle Santiago Zobel is at sixth seed at 3-5. They've won their games against the lower ranked teams, but right now they have an opportunity to challenge the FEU Baby Tamaraos again.
Introducing our officials for this match. First referee, Justin Raven Cruz. Second referee, Kim Yadaw. And now let us meet the starters. First, for the De La Salle Santiago Zobel Junior Spikers. Beginning with their opposite hitter number 5, Brett Uriquia. Starting with their outside hitter number 6, Cooper Arguelles. Middle blocker in their team, captain number 7, Kyle Aure. Setter number 9, Daniel Espino. Opposite hitter number 10, Dre Montiliano. Middle blocker number 18, AJ Sandrino. Middle blocker number 15, Zach Diaz. And their starting libero number 12, Juan Papa. And the head coach of La Salle, Cubes Escol. Let us now meet the starters for the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraos. Starting with their outside hitter number 3, Eldriel Manlapaz. Middle blocker number 10, Axel Tereng. Setter and their team captain number 13, Brix Landicho. Outside hitter number 17, Tyler Ramos. Opposite hitter number 19, Kenneth Maliwanag. Middle blocker number 21, Ron De Vera. Starting libero is number 8, Sam Coronel. And the head coach of the Baby Tamaraos, Rene Al Dulay. This is the UAAP Season 88.
Here you go. We've got the starters for De La Salle Santiago Zobel. The usuals are Guelias, Aure, Espino, Monteliano, Sandrino, Diaz, and their libero Papa. Again, they will be headed by Coach Cubes Escol. Meanwhile, on the other side of the court for the FEU Baby Tamaraos, you've got their usuals as well. You have Manlapas, Maliwanag, De Vera, Ramos, Landicho, Tereng, and then their libero Coronel. And head coach is Coach Rene Al Dulay. Maliwanag and Monteliano, the leading scorers in their previous matches. Set 1. Sandrino starting things off. Landicho to Maliwanag. Bump set to Arguelles. Landicho with the combination play. This time to the middle. De Vera will score the first point for the Baby Tamaraws. Again, FEU Diliman coming off a loss against UST. So they want to get back to the winning column. Arguelles will try. Fully covered that time. Tereng and Maliwanag teaming up. Good pass from Papa. Running to Aure, blocked again. They give away a chance ball. Arguelles off speed. But that hit the antenna. Good start here for the Baby Tamaraws. Overpass. Chance to convert. Axel. Sharp attack to the middle. FEU stepping on the gas right away. No slow starts for them here. 4 serving 0. A service ace. And an early timeout for De La Salle Santiago Zubel. FEU Diliman controlling the match right away from the get-go. Passing has been an issue here on the side of De La Salle. Arguelles. Good attempt there for Arguelles. Just too wide. Another good pass from Papa to the middle. Aure finally converts a point. Much needed point that time for De La Salle Zubel. Ramos taking that first ball. Axel. Missed contact on that one, but a point is a point. Middle activation has worked here for the Baby Tamaraws. As you see, Kenneth Maliwanag up to serve. Papa again with a stable pass combination play. Yep, block touch will be called on Axel. So point will be rewarded to De La Salle Zubel. Coronel with a pass. Ramos blocked. De La Salle Zubel starting to find the rhythm here after a dominant start by FEU Diliman. 3 serving 7. Safe serve. Back row attack is good. Landicho with a smooth playmaking so far. Diaz will try. No block touch that time. So another attack error here for De La Salle Zubel. And FEU just capitalizing on their errors. Tyler Ramos still serving. Good attack coming from Monteliano. Andre Monteliano coming off a 14-point performance. Coronel with that pass. Landicho again to Axel. Axel Tering has been unstoppable here in the start. Landicho having the luxury of having a lot of weapons offensively. Another good combination play, but rally goes on. But Maliwana could not get that ball in the court. So free point for De La Salle Zobel. Still a 5-point lead for FEU. 5 serving 10. Another error for De La Salle Zobel. Team captain Bricks Landicho serving. Straight to Papa again. Short on that set that time for Sandrino. FEU with a 7-point lead, 12-5. Another faulty pass on the side of Zobel. That has been the issue so far. Timeout again for De La Salle Zobel. Coach Cubes Escol has already exhausted his timeouts here. Slow start for his squad. Bricks Landicho showing some consistency on that service line. Straight to Papa again. Diaz slowed down that time. Maliwanag in between the blockers. Maliwanag with an exclamation point. Baby Tamaraos with a lot of firepower here offensively. A miscue on the side of De La Salle Zobel gives FE their 15th point of the set and a 10-point lead right now. A comfortable lead for the Baby Tamaraos. Middle activation, dug that time. Great attack there coming from Manlapas, outsmarting the floor defense of De La Salle Zobel. Everything going well right now on the side of FEU. Papa. Back row. Not that time for Arguelles. Manlapas will try long. Papa was there. Diaz will try. Straight to the net that time. You've got FEU just building up the lead. Spino want to play, not good that time. Ramos. Ramos deceiving De La Salle Zobel that time with that explosive approach. And switching tempo in the last second. Landicho continues to serve. Diaz from the right pin. He will score a much needed point there for De La Salle Zobel. They will need to make a run at this point. Ramos. Landicho to the middle, block that time. No, 4 touches will be called on the Vera. Landicho had to chase. Maliwanag powering through. Sandrino and Espino. Maliwanag, one of the heavy-handed hitters here for the FEU Baby Tamaraos. Good pass from Papa. Reverses it to the back row. Dug that time. And Ramos will not score this time. Free point for De La Salle Zobel. Substitution here. Martin Refran in for Alan Jake Sandrino. Service error there. So free point for FEU in a very dominant set so far. 20 serving 8. Better pass this time from the back row. Monteliano could not get a block touch too long on that attack. Short serve. Espino to Arguelles through the hands of Maliwanag. De La Salle Zobel putting more power in their attacks right now. Landicho, combination play. Maliwanag hiding at the back of Axel. Only one blocker there. Landicho with an excellent playmaking so far. 22 serving 9. Strong serve, but a good pass from Papa. Net touch violation for De La Salle Zobel. So a free point for FEU Diliman. Just 2 points away in taking set number 1. FEU could afford some errors right now. Meanwhile, for De La Salle Zobel, they need to play clean volleyball. They're trailing by 13 points. Ooh. Ramos with an explosive attack. Open block on that cross-court angle. FEU at set point. Strong serve that time for Tyler Ramos. That will be called out. Sandrino back on the court for Refran. You've got the captain, Kyle Aure, up to serve. Good pass from Coronel again. Combination play. And Manlapas will end set number one. FEU securing the first set in a dominant fashion. 25-11. A lot to be polished up and adjusted on the side of De La Salle Santiago Zubel. We've got set number two when we return. Oh, welcome back in our continuing coverage of the UAP Season 88 Boys Tournament. You've got set one stats on your screens. FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraos performing so much better in all departments. 12 attack points against the 5 of the LaSalle Zubel. 2 kill blocks, 2 service aces, and playing more consistently with only 5 errors against the 9 of the LaSalle Santiago Zubel. You have the leading scorer so far for FEU Maliwanag with 4 points. Meanwhile, for the LaSalle Zubel, Monteliana with 2. Monteliano rather. Set 2. First point will go to the LaSalle Santiago Zubel. The LaSalle Zubel will need a strong start here. FEU proving in set number 1 that they can play dominant. Espino to Arguelles off speed. Good attack coming from Arguelles. Outsmarting FEU that time. Cooper Arguelles serving. Too strong that time. Arguelles wanting to target the corner pocket. Two errors already here for the LaSalle Zubel to start things off. But FEU will also give away a free point. 3-2 is the score. The LaSalle Zubel up by a point. We've got Kyle Aure, the team captain, serving for the LaSalle Zubel. And another service error here for Zubel. Arguelles with a pass. Monteliano gets a point. Well, that has to give them more confidence here with more attackers starting to heat up. But their service game has been a big challenge for them. Three errors already on the serving department alone. Espino 1-2 play. That will be good for the LaSalle Zubel. Zubel starting to play smart right now. Catching FEU off guard. No, but right now, the 4 of the 5 points of FEU coming from the service errors of the LaSalle Zubel. Espino reverses to Montiliano. Maliwanag bump set. Again, Arguelles showing some volleyball smarts, making the right decisions. Another off speed that time. Good pass. Ramos from the back row. Finding zone 5 open. Ahmad Kurushavi starting here in set number 2. Together with Lina Guit. Maliwanag takes advantage of that regalo. FEU starting to find their momentum in the set. A quick side out is what the LaSalle Zubel needs. Miscue. Ramos block. Good coverage from Abuen. Montiliano blocked again. Arguelles was there for coverage. Arguelles goes for the swing. And he scores. De La Salle Zubel looking more organized and in sync in this set. 7-all. Espino serving. Good block from Montiliano. Maliwanag will try. And that will be called out. They're asking for a block touch. They won't get that. Talking about FEU. Daniel Espino still serving for Zubel. Reverses to Maliwanag with a better execution this time. A bounce back point for Kenneth Maliwanag. Too much angle on that serve for Naguit. De La Salle Zubel doing a good job keeping the game very close after losing set number 1. 9-8. Zubel up by a point. Maliwanag has been the go-to player in this set. Cross-court attack, too good that time. Another error here for FEU. Ramos. Naguit back to Ramos. Blocked. Ramos well guarded that time. 3-man block to close him down. Excellent adjustments here on the side of the La Salle Zubel. Maliwanag from the back row, straight to Arguelles. Espino mishandling that set. Free point for FEU. Tyler Ramos serving for FEU. They're down by a point. Good pass from Arguelles. Diaz blocked that time. Espino chases. Nagwit to the back row. Ramos. Papa able to read that one. Just couldn't put the ball high enough for a second touch. 11 all. Tyler Ramos still serving. Papa with a set. But Diaz could not adjust. Service error for Tyler Ramos. And a chance for De La Salle Zobel to get the rhythm back. Nagwit reverses to Maliwanag. Dug by Papa. Nagwit. No one there for FEU. Espino to the middle. Another chance for FEU. And they will get the point. Courtesy of Ahmad. More players getting quality minutes here on the side of FEU. Miscue between Papa and Arguelles on that first ball. Papa apologizes that time. We've got a timeout here for De La Salle Zobel. FEU up by 2 points right now, 14-12. Espino to the middle. Sandrino will be dug. Ahmad on the cross-court attack. Everyone chipping in points here for FEU. Good dig. Espino was there. But Carolino targeting Espino again, not ready that time. (16-12). FEU still serving. Combination play. Diaz will score that point. Espino quick thinking that time to go for a combination play. That could work for them here. Carolino to the back row. Maliwanag blocked. Back-to-back points for De La Salle Zobel. Trimming the lead of FEU to just 2. 14 serving 16. Carolino pushes that to Ahmad. Could not find the line that time. So a 3-0 run for De La Salle Zobel. Diaz still serving. And that will hit the line. And De La Salle Zobel finally tying things up. 16 all. Carolino to Maliwanag. Through the hands of Arguelles. A much faster and stronger attack that time from Maliwanag. Dwayne Carolino serving. Papa taking that one. Espino bump sets to Monteliano, who sees zone 5 and 6 open. De La Salle, Santiago Zobel. A turnaround of performance here in set number 2. Chance ball for Zobel. Espino to Arguelles. Maliwanag was there, but no second touch to help him out that time. A lot of miscues here for FEU Diliman. De La Salle Zobel up by a point, 18-17. Got first substitution here for FEU. Ron De Vera will come in for Lina Guit. Maliwanag. Too much angle on that attack. And you've got the usual starters back in on the court. Eldriel Manlapas and their captain Brix Landicho is now on the court. Chance ball for De La Salle Zobel. Espino to Arguelles. Gives away a chance ball. Manlapas will get a point right away. Coming off the bench, off-speed attack works for Manlapas. Espino to the back row. Monteliano. Too long on that attack. FEU starting to play with more cohesion now. Running attack is good for the captain, Kyle Aure. In between Ramos that time and Manlapas. Landicho to the middle, and De Vera will get the point. We've got Axel Tereng on the court as well. So you've got the usual starters back on the court for FEU. Point will be rewarded to De La Salle Zobel. FEU trying to argue that it hit the antenna. First referee Justin Cruz trying to clarify things out. Point will be rewarded to FEU. So that did hit the antenna before it hit the hands of Maliwanag. FEU up by a point now, 21-20. Espino to Arguelles. De La Salle Zobel saying that there was a block touch. And yes, there was. Second referee Kim Yadaw confirming that. You have another deadlock here, 21 all. Tyler Ramos will swing and will score. What a sequence for Ramos, taking the first ball and going for that quick approach. Quick side out, that's what De La Salle Zobel needs. Espino chases, bomb sets to Diaz. Rebound was there, great effort from the libero. Landicho to the middle, Axel Tereng again. He has been highly efficient here, 23-21. De La Salle Zobel with a timeout. FEU started this set with almost a different starting unit, but right now they've got their complete core on the court with a 2-point lead, 23-21. Diaz too high that time. Ramos taking that. Axel again. FEU having the middle advantage here with Axel Tereng in the front row. FEU at set point, 24-21. Espino reverses to Monteliano. Maliwanag. Good coverage from Diaz. Monteliano blocked. And that's it for set number 2. After almost playing catch-up, FEU able to secure set number 2, 25-21. FEU Diliman with 2 sets up. We've got set number 3 when we return. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of UAP Season 88 Boys Tournament. FEU able to secure a set number 2 against De La Salle Santiago Zobel. But an overall better performance here for Zobel. They have 9 attack points, higher scoring compared to set number 1. But FEU Diliman again has more firepower. They have 14 attack points, but FEU Diliman with double-digit errors. They have 11 against De La Salle Zobel, who only has 4. So that is worth highlighting here for De La Salle Zobel. They were able to play it clean. As you see, the leading scorer so far, Maliwanag for FEU, Arguelles for Zobel, both with 8 points. And the Ramos will get the first point in for this set. Set number 3, a must-win set for De La Salle Santiago Zobel. Again, who is coming off a 3-set win against Ateneo. Miscue there for FEU on that floor defense. So a free point for De La Salle Zobel. You've got Daniel Espino up to serve. for De La Salle Zobel. Axel has been unstoppable in this match. Has got that height, length, and elevation advantage. Espino, one hand set to Aure. Towered by the block of Axel Tereng. An all-around game so far for Axel Tereng. Kenneth Maliwanag still serving for FEU. Chance ball for FEU. Landicho, combination play to Ramos. Ramos targeting the loose hand of Aure. For serving one. Out of system for Monteliano. Landicho to Ramos. Blocked. No. That attack gets through the block of De La Salle Zobel. So a dominant start again for the baby Tamaraos. Strong serve. Service ace for Kenneth Maliwanag. Timeout, De La Salle Zobel. An early timeout there for De La Salle Zobel. After trailing by 5 points, FEU continues to serve. You've got Kenneth Maliwanag. Good timeout there for De La Salle Zobel. Icing the server in Maliwanag. Service ace for Cooper Arguelles. Targeting the libero and Coronel. Arguelles showing a lot of fight in this match. Too strong that time on that serve. FEU Diliman playing with more consistency in this set. Tyler Ramos serving for FEU. Good pass from Papa to the middle. 4 touches will be called on the La Salle Zobel. Again, Axel Tereng getting that block. 8 serving 3. Espino reverses to Monteliano, but touches the net on his way down. So point will be rewarded to FEU. 9-3. It's our official score. Good pass from Arguelles. Monteliano. Axel Tereng. Just a soft touch on that ball. And another timeout here for De La Salle Zobel. FEU Diliman with a 7-point lead, forcing Coach Cubes Escol to exhaust his timeouts right away here in the start. Tyler Ramos still serving. Ooh. And a service ace for Tyler Ramos. FEU building a comfortable lead again. Similar story for this set. Just like set number 1. Better pass from Papa. Monteliano gets blocked again. Manlapas and Tereng teaming up. Blocking has been a key factor here for FEU. Papa with a perfect pass. Arguelles had the right thing in mind to slow things down, but a bit short on the tip. Samuel Hopkins in for Tyler Ramos. A good run on the service line for Tyler Ramos. Diaz with a net touch violation. Everything going well here for FEU Diliman. Errors piling up on the side of De La Salle Zobel. Something that they need to polish up right away. Papa has been taking the strong serves. Coverage from Papa, but no second touch. No support there for De La Salle Zobel. A 12-point lead right now for FEU Diliman. Almost a service ace. Arguelles off speed. Manlapas. Espino to Monteliano. Blocked. But yeah, someone touched the net on the side of FEU. So De La Salle Zobel with a point. A chance for them to make a run. For serving 15. Coronel to Axel. Axel has been highly efficient. Only needs one attempt to score. Showing great connection here with their setter, Captain Brix Landicho. Middle activation. Sandrino will get a point. Good set coming from Espino that time. Too strong again on that serve for Monteliano. Mel Amorin in for Kenneth Maliwanag. Everyone getting some minutes here for FEU. Bump set to Monteliano. Lack of risk action that time. Monteliano also not ready from the back row. Dwayne Carolino also on the court for Brix Landicho. Carolino will be the playmaker. Oof. Straight to the net that time. A point for De La Salle Zobel. Good pass from Coronel. Reverse set to Manlapas, who hammers that one in. No soft touches or slow attacks coming from FEU. Monteliano again has struggled to attack from the back row. More substitutions here for FEU.
16, Ellie Nagit.
Nugget in. Arguelles blocked that time. Sandrino was dug, but no third touch for FEU. So point goes to De La Salle Zobel. Chance ball for De La Salle Zobel. They could not maximize that one. But Monteliano will score in an out-of-system attack. That would be good for his confidence here. Again, he was the leading scorer in their previous match against Ateneo, the only double-digit scorer. Carolino to the middle. But Nugget will be blocked. Carolino reverses. Amorin won't get a block touch. But first, referee Kim Yadao sticks with a decision. Point stays with De La Salle Zobel. Carolino to the back row and Manlapas, who could not score that time. De La Salle Zobel with a mini run. That's what they need right now. The question is, could they sustain? Carolino to the open. And Hopkins will score a point. 21-11. FEU just 4 points away. Getting a win against Zobel and going back to the winning column. Arguelles through Axel Tereng. Arguelles, one of the smaller wings here, but clearly has that elevation and strength. Good pass from Coronel. Carolino back to Tereng. He has been the most consistent here. Got more substitutions here. Espino to Monteliano. A loose block on Sidenio will allow Monteliano to score. Arguelles back on the service line. Carolino to the open. Hopkins taking advantage of the big gap in between Aure and Monteliano. Incredible outing here for FEU yet again, replicating set number 1. Hopkins with a strong serve. Not enough space for the chase for Arguelles. FEU at match point with an 11-point lead. Not yet for FEU. Straight to the net on that serve of Hopkins. Halil Cartagena in to serve for Aure. Middle activation. Sidenio off the bench will score a point. And that's it for FEU Diliman. The Baby Tamaraos with a dominant win against De La Salle Santiago Zubel. All players getting their minutes in for FEU. They are back on the winning column after losing against UST in their previous match. But for De La Salle Santiago Zubel, they did have some sparks. Arguelles showing a lot of fight. Papa also very stable and reliable in passing and digging. But scoring and converting points was a big issue on the side of De La Salle Santiago Zubel. And that's it. 25-11, 25-21, 25-14. A straight set win of FEU Baby Tamaraos against De La Salle Santiago Zubel. And we've got your player of the game, the one who stood out the most in this match against De La Salle Zubel, playing consistently and playing efficiently, especially in scoring. You've got Axel Tereng right from the middle. You got to credit the setters also, Brix Landicho and Carolino activating him again and again. So congratulations to the Baby Tamaraos for getting the win today. But we've got more volleyball action for all of you UE Junior Warriors against the UPIS Fighting Maroons up next. Thank you for watching the UAP Season 88 Boys Tournament here on the Pilipinas Live app.
Two teams getting ready. They are warming up, starting off with the UE Junior Warriors. You have Marl Doliete, who had 18 excellent sets in their big time win against the NU Bullpups the previous time we were here inside the Paco Arena. Meanwhile, UPIS and their leader, Justin Husayan, who had 8 points and 8 receptions in their previous match, looking to add to their win column as they fell short to the Adamson Baby Falcons last Sunday. Half of our quadruple header here inside the Paco Arena is finished. Later at 3 p.m., we have the Ateneo Blue Eagles going up against the UST Junior Golden Spikers. But before that, we'll start off first with our match at hand. The UE Junior Warriors going up against the UPIS Fighting Maroons. Thank you for